So I worked at Ward's Island, Bureau of Wastewater Treatment, and then they moved the offices to Lafayette City, Lafayette City, Queens. So someone said they sent me on loan the contracts of Lafayette out of Ward's Island. Greg Hall was there already, and Jackie Ajax was there. I know their name because they said their name, or I read their name somewhere. And Jackie is a name I'm familiar with, and Ajax is a brand of detergent, dish detergent. So it was easy to remember her name. So there were other people. There were a few Latinas, like Mindy, in contracts only, not BWT. So Mindy and a guy, Latina, Latino from maybe somewhere in Nassau. They knew each other. They interacted. He asked me about installing an antenna on a roof. I said I don't know anything about antennas. He wanted a TV antenna. Back then we didn't have HD yet. It was just for UHF, VHF. So that didn't happen. And I don't know if Mindy was a work study trainee or a regular employee. Um, Around that time, the Bronx had Puerto Rican. Do they call Puerto Rican Latina? To me, they're Latinas. Now, the Puerto Ricans don't get along with the Dominicans, right? And the Dominicans don't get along with the Cubans. And the Guyanese don't get along with the Jamaicans. But they're all in the West Indies, right? West Indies won cricket, right? That's how it is. Not necessarily in that order and that detail, but something like that. So by then, PS44 was out for bidding, and maybe Greg Hall opened the lock or whatever. So I was there and I saw him open it, and they opened the contracts, not the PS44 or the contracts. So I saw kind of how they did the bidding and open bids. So I was doing some copying and compiling and things like that. I didn't care what it was. They told me to make copies. I made copies. I didn't read. I could read without glasses. I didn't wear glasses. What I know is that when PS44 was there, I think people were going all over the place with the bid numbers. Maybe they opened it and peeked at it before the bid time. So the guy running it wrote some numbers on the page, their advertisement for bids. And he wrote the numbers and up to 3.8 million or something like that. Now, what it came in as, I don't know. That part I know. Um, Once a contract was sent out for bid, we didn't have anything to do with it anymore. They moved it to another section, and it belonged to pump station anyway. It was for pump stations, but they had engineering design it, more or less. So it went back to pump stations. That was it. Now in the summer of '88, they had installed one unit for less than $15,000. But what it did, I don't know. The kind of monitoring and stuff it did, I don't know. But I saw that they did a lot of wiring. The points they wired, I don't know what they were.